Good morning. I'm coming, guys. I'm getting my buffet. We have to get into this, guys. Only in Florida. Only in Florida, guys. Come into the room. I should be there. The school teacher will be there momentarily. Just get in buffet before class. Un momento, guys. Un momento. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Grand Rising. Hold up. The school teacher is getting her cafe while you guys come into the classroom. This is diabolical, guys. This just happened on yesterday. Um, Actually, she owns the BP. It's how. Wait, let me get it over here. She owns the BP. Ironically, huh? But I could tell you she's I could tell she's not Foundation American. But anyways, we're gonna get off into this, guys. Stick with me because you guys are gonna be shocked about this. And don't use your spring break doing illegal things coming into the state of Florida because you're not gonna make it home. Respectfully. And I don't approve of bringing fentanyl into my city. My best friend was killed because of fentanyl. So we're not having it. No, we are not having it. Okay, guys, disclaimer. Okay, let's get class started here. This is a disclaimer, educational purposes only. And this is to let you guys know, listen, how can I say this? Because it's been said so many times. You guys know how the state of Florida is, okay? It's sort of kind of different than other states because they already know what comes out of this state into other states, so they're not allowing it into our state to come into your state. So don't come here on your spring break or your summer break thinking you're going to make a quick run, a quick bag, however you guys say it. Trust me, all the thuggish logo incentives are notated in kept, guys, so be careful. They can read between the lines. I'm just the messenger. And I'm just trying to educate you guys. So let's continue. Again, she owns a BP here. And on the north side. I've never seen a black owner of a BP. A disclaimer, no racism involved. Trust me on that for you sensitive people. Okay, let's continue.
And that man is now wanted. Jack's video of 44-year-old Kimberly Walker last year when she became the first African-American woman in Florida to purchase a BP gas station. We are digging deeper into the federal charges accusing Walker of money laundering.
On the northwest side to distribute.
And why would you even do that? I know money laundering, you guys are not very fully invested in awareness of it, but it goes very, very deep. My thing of it is, if you get a business license, why would you go and ruin it by using it for illegal activities, for money transfers? Let's continue. Don't do that, guys. Because when it's time for you to do your taxes, it's all combined together. Learn the difference of state official offices and federal offenses, official offices, meaning the buildings, the tier. They're all one or the other. So be aware of that. Know your laws. Let's continue.
Illegal drugs. All right.
Right now on B10 o'clock news, this 19-year-old is now facing a manslaughter charge, accused of selling the drugs that led to a fatal overdose. Drug smugglers from high in the sky busting big narcotics operations before the dope gets on American soil. Jacksonville-based federal agents are leading high-octane chases with some.
This just happened 1 day ago, guys. I never upload anything that is anything less than 2 to 3 days. Let's continue.
Some of the world's biggest drug smugglers.
Players Club led to the arrest of these 14 drug trafficking suspects. And JSO says they've got an arrest warrant for an additional 13 suspects.
48-year-old Manuel
Wow.
Ambrosio is charged with 3 counts of trafficking meth. On Wednesday, the department's Special Investigations Unit.
I don't know, something about that word meth. It makes me want to throw up every time I hear it. Please forgive me for saying that. Also, Fetty, I have no patience for that. My best friend got killed off of that on this side of town that we're dealing with. Let's continue.
ChatGPT, can I make money online with $0?
Yes, you can. Using a new method
Sorry,
called
guys.
Jacksonville police are currently looking for this man, 35-year-old Todd Tomlin. He's wanted on charges of trafficking fentanyl in Jacksonville. Moments before our camera captured this drug suspect being searched and handcuffed, an eyewitness whom we are not identifying as a safety precaution says he saw multiple heavily armed undercover officers surround the suspect's car.
Twin brothers are behind bars in a drug bust in the Phoenix area. Officers arrested Kenneth and Curtis.
One thing about my city and state, guys, the law enforcement travel in many different vehicles. This is the trickery of it. If you get it, you get it. Let's continue.
White after getting a tip that 2 houses on Franklin Street were being used to sell drugs.
Jacksonville, Florida, 4th largest city by land area in the contiguous United States, gateway to the Southeast, and in recent years a major battleground in America's drug crisis. 1.5 million lethal doses of Fenty seized in a single operation. Right here, $1 billion in narcotics tracked by federal agents working out of the city. A 4-month undercover sting that ended with 60 people in handcuffs. An investigation that revealed drug cartels had their eyes set on Jacksonville's port as their next smuggling pipeline into America.
We have a lot of ports here, guys. You can see the port on many of my videos. And some of them are marine, the branch of the marine port, all this good stuff. And they still try it. Tell me why. I don't get it. Let's continue.
These aren't national statistics. These are Jacksonville cases. Verified, documented, and on camera. We pulled 21 real drug bust cases from Jacksonville and the surrounding region. Every single one backed by a YouTube news clip. No speculation. No rumors.
Did you hear that, guys? Every single one backed by a YouTube clip. YouTube clip. Why do you guys steadily put this stuff on social media, knowing that it is watched? I want to read this comment here before we continue, guys. Let's come over here. Right here. It says Jacksonville is sweet AF. I'm not gonna say, should even said that. But anyway, it's a safe city, one of the safest cities in America. Nothing goes on in Jax. Fulio and Young Ace have truly fooled y'all into believing this city is dangerous. LOL. I really like this comment, guys, because if you think you're gonna come here and be safe and get away with things, you're not. Again, Fulio, he says Fulio and Young Ace have truly fooled y'all into believing that the city is dangerous. Need I say more? Let's continue.
Just what actually happened, what got seized, and who went down. This is what's really going on in Jacksonville. Let's get into it.
And an alligator. This is a photo of that 9-foot alligator found in the backyard of the home. JSO says Marquise Williams is accused of using a home on the northwest side to distribute illegal drugs.
Sometimes a drug bust is...
Guys, look at this alligator. This drug dealer had an alligator in the back of his property. This is diabolical. Let's continue.
just a drug bust. And sometimes you show up and find a 9-foot alligator. Jacksonville police arrived at what was expected to be a narcotics operation and found themselves dealing with a multi-crime scene, along with drugs and trafficking evidence. Officers discovered an active illegal dog fighting operation on the property and a 9-foot alligator being kept by the suspects. Animal control was called in alongside narcotics officers. The bust resulted in drug trafficking charges alongside animal cruelty charges. Drug trafficking organizations aren't just about the drugs. They build entire criminal enterprises: illegal gambling, animal fighting, weapons stockpiles, and, apparently, exotic animals. The lifestyle signals power, intimidation.
Okay. Lifestyle exhibits power, intimidation, but an alligator, guys, who does that? Only in Florida. Only in Florida, guys. So when you go pick up that package, you might be met in the house with a lion or tiger or bear. Oh my. Disclaimer, let's continue.
And total disregard for the law at every level. A 9-foot alligator, dog fighting, fentanyl, all on one property in Jacksonville, Florida.
Whoa.
Insane,
I just built an app
guys.
Base 44. Guys, Nina just built an app.
IRS criminal investigators who had joined up.
Okay, remember I said about the IRS really quickly. Okay, everything, guys. Anytime you're running some type of a criminal enterprise, it always gets tracked by the money, your area, your infrastructure, or if you have a business. These three things right here, they can track. It always leads back to the IRS because you have to file your taxes, right? Right. So this is how that happens. She's a looks like an African, a true African from overseas, wherever. Respectfully, you guys get what I'm saying. Sorry. Hey, I'm having my coffee right now, as you guys are. But anyways, she's not an American. I could tell you that, an American indigenous people. So, but she owned a gas station and she was doing money laundering through Jacksonville, Florida, and it was a drug bust on yesterday. And I want to read this comment over here. I like this one too. Operation Clean House in Jacksonville is working. You could be the next one on the list. Thanks to your friends. Let me let you guys see this. Thanks to your friends, comma, the rat. The rats right here. You guys need to kill that. You really need to kill this rat thing. It sounds just so unaquiline, ungodly, unsomething. Who does that? Stop doing that. It sounds very ignorant. Nobody's going to tell you if they read it or not anyways. I don't even know why you guys waste your time trying to pinpoint who's a rat and who's not. Because I was always told the person that speaks it that much is the rat. So see, that will make me biased, and I'm not biased to this. It just has to stop. Again, he says Operation Clean House in Jacksonville is working. You could be the next one on the list. Thanks to your friends. Okay, I could go with that. Friends do call it. Okay, I go with that one. Okay, 110%. Let's say 1,000%, comma, the rats. Leave that part off because it doesn't matter. They laugh at you guys about this. Let's continue.
Other federal agencies investigating Kimberly and Neil Walker for narcotics-related crimes say the two passed more than $1 million into multiple bank accounts since January of 2018. But according to the IRS, neither had a significant source of legitimate income. The IRS says the couple earned substantial amounts of money through their drug trafficking organization and laundered their earnings through limited liability companies, financial institutions, real estate investments, and this BP gas station owned by Kimberly Walker.
This gas
According
station.
to this federal complaint,
I know exactly
Kimberly
where it's at.
Walker last reported income taxes in 2017 when she was last employed. The complaint says her 2017 earnings for the year was $23,167. The IRS said,
yeah, the owner of a BP gas station. Okay, let's continue.
She didn't file income tax in 2018 nor the following year. IRS investigators say Neil Walker reported no income between 2017 and 2019. According to investigators, in 2017, he had earned only $2,754.
Do you see what he put down? This is a red flag in itself. You're a construction worker. This is her husband. And he says this is all he made in 1 year. Stop it. Stop it, people. My good people. Come on. I thought you guys were kings and queens. You need to start acting like it. Okay, let's go back to the comment section, guys. And then I'll go back to the alligators to show you how they keep alligators. These dealers are keeping alligators in the backyard. Okay, one person says Operation Clean House in Jacksonville is working. You could be the next one on the list. Thanks to your friends, in which I agree. I was always taught if you're gonna do something, do it by your dang self. That's how that goes. And he says, comma, the rats. Stop it with the rat thing. One other guy says Jacksonville is sweet. It's a safe city, one of the safest cities in America. This is true. Nothing goes on in Jax that we don't know about. Fulio and Young Ace have truly fooled y'all into believing that this city is dangerous. Okay? So I just wanted to take the time to stop what I was doing because I ran across this in my my itinerary for today. Let's go back to the alligator, guys. Let's look at this one more time.
Sometimes a drug bust is just a drug bust. And sometimes you show up and find a 9-foot alligator. Jacksonville police arrived at what was expected to be a narcotics operation and found themselves dealing with a multi-crime scene, along with drug trafficking evidence. Officers discovered an active illegal dog fighting operation on the property and a 9-foot alligator being kept by the suspects. Animal control was called in alongside narcotics officers. The bust resulted in drug trafficking charges alongside animal cruelty charges.
Do you know that alligators can climb? I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't know what they were thinking. Because they're not thinking. Wake up to think, guys. Every day is a mental health day. Every day is a mental health day. Treat it as such.
Drug trafficking organizations aren't just about the drugs. They build entire criminal enterprises, illegal gambling, animal fighting, weapons stockpiles, and, apparently, exotic animals. The lifestyle.
Okay, guys, enough of this because it's giving me a headache. But it was very imperative. It's an educational awareness and also a disclaimer. I don't advise anybody to get into this field because at least to nowhere, guys. I could really share really some personal stories about this that goes really, really deep. Nothing like you've heard on YouTube. But that's not the point. The point of it is that don't come to Florida thinking you're going to do a pickup. And if you do, this dude has an alligator in the back of his house. You might walk into a house with lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Please do subscribe and have a nice day. Thank you. All in a Clan Lifestyle. Educational purposes only.